All right, what's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. I got a fun little package today from the folks at Glorious. They are artisan keyboard company, and I actually happen to already have a Glorious keyboard. I probably should know which one it is, but it's the bigger one that they have with the keypad on the side. I can't live without the keypad. I'm sorry. It's the first time I had ever built my own keyboard. Basically, they send you a blank keyboard with a bunch of key pin pieces. I'm not a pro here, listen. And then you just pick your keycaps. And I had picked these ones, and I got this cool little Pokemon space bar that I use. But I was very surprised when I got an email from them asking if they could send me out their latest limited edition run called the Sketch. It looks like it has 138 keycaps. So they sent me this nice little letter that talks about it. We're thrilled to have you as part of the Key Capsule program on May 7th, which was yesterday. We'll be unveiling our first limited edition keycap. This is the first time they've ever done this. All right. And this is the GBPT Sketch, signature design where art meets gaming. With only 1,000 sets created, we chose to select a few to help us introduce the GBPT Sketch to the gaming community. With 138 keys, including Mac, premium PBT material, and a unique design inspired by a love to doodle, GBPT Sketch is compatible with most keyboards and a truly unique way to personalize your board. We encourage you to share your thoughts with the community. Please use the hashtag #IamGlorious and be sure to tag Glorious so we can see your photo or your posts. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and unbox this. Thank you, Glorious team. Like I said, I'm very surprised and appreciative to get this. I guess I have number 397 of 1,000. Right here. Show us your keyboard's new look by tagging Glorious on social media. All right. So this is how they come. Now, I have already seen these. And, you know, that is the downside of the internet sometimes. And they do have... this is going to be an adjustment for me, okay? What I love about them is it reminds me of Borderlands, okay? I don't have to necessarily look at the keys per se, but the numbers and letters are on the side. But these remind me as if they were like from the game Borderlands, which is one of my favorite games of all time. I love these. I'm not going to use the spacebar because I do have... I can actually just take it off. I got this on like Etsy or something. It's like this super cool Pokemon spacebar where it's got Flareon, Sylveon, Glaceon, and Leafeon in it. I don't know. I just love it. It's so cool. It is heavy though, which if you ever see my tweets, sometimes you'll notice I have like weird spaces, and that's why. But it has all the letters kind of on the side, so I'm not sure. I mean, I'll adjust to it. I just have to reference them sometimes. Oh, it has a white Glorious logo. So we got the Shift Ascend. What's Ascend? I don't know what Ascend is. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But, and then we've got some of these extra kind of keys. End, Shift. So, another Shift key page. And they have numbers. Oh, they do have numbers. Good. All right. I've been looking for an excuse to tear apart my keyboard and clean it because it gets very dirty over the years. I've had this keyboard for a little while. I guess I have... All right. So this thing right here is how you like remove them. I've learned how to use this. So like all All right, actually, you can just pop them right off. I think this is what you use to pull these little switches off. So I'm not going to show you me doing this, but my keyboard is kind of dirty. So I am going to go ahead, and you can kind of see it's got like these really cool, like the font is kind of cool. And like I said, it really reminds me of the game Borderlands. And I love these colors. Like I do like that a lot. So we're going to go ahead and put the keyboard together, and I'll show it to you once it's all done. All right, I just want to give you a little update at where I'm at. I've basically stripped all the keys off my keyboard, and I'm taking these pieces off too. I did mention that I already had, this did not come with the keycaps, but I already had a whole package of these that I bought as some extras for replacement. So I've been looking for a good excuse to replace all these anyway. As you can see, I've had this keyboard probably a little over 2 years. And it's very dirty and needs to be cleaned. So I'm going to clean it up. And that is where we're at right now. All right. And we've gone ahead and put the whole keyboard together. And I like these keys a lot. I I appreciate what they did by putting everything kind of on the side. And I do have a good memory of the keyboard. So there is a part of me that's like, oh, I really shouldn't need it on the top. But I do kind of wish the letters were in their normal location. I'm going to imagine that there is an opportunity to potentially, mark them with like some kind of a color marker and do whatever. But I think I'm gonna be fine. I haven't really like messed around with it yet. They sound good. They feel good. I don't want to press them and accidentally stop the the recording. But there are also a lot of options for the keys. So like I have actually a bunch of extras. I ended up keeping my red ascend key for the escape that I got with my other switches or keys or keycaps, whatever you want to call, just because I really liked it. And I had something like this here before. I actually had to look up a keyboard layout. This, I believe, is the Windows key. And right here is supposed to be the FN key, which I have no idea. I don't even remember what FN does. I ended up putting like a Windows logo key here instead. I do love the way the lights light up behind them. The only image I had seen was just them there. But I love the chroma keyboards. Like I'm a sucker for it, I was a little confused putting them on. You don't have to use these colored ASDWs or the arrows. They do have some regular versions of them for you, and they have some with some kind of like designer, like kind of Windows logo and like the Alt key and stuff like that. If you decide you want to use the icon version instead of the word. Like print screen and scroll, they were a little strange, and they did have some of these keys that were like taller than others. There's a few different page up and page down buttons. I don't know if I put them together properly. Listen, I'm not a pro keyboard guy, all right? Like I said, this is my first ever artisan keyboard that I put together myself. I remember my buddy Thalion, who is the community manager for Multiversus. He recommended that I go with a glorious keyboard, and we've had many conversations about it since. No regrets. I I love the spacebar. I'm sorry. There is a spacebar in here, but like, how am I going to use this spacebar, right? Over, I mean, it doesn't even say space because I think they just assume this is the spacebar. But how am I not going to use my Pokemon one? But I love this. Like to me, this is Borderlands the keyboard. Okay, Borderlands, one of my favorite games of all time. So there it is, man. And please disregard this stain over here. I had a 3D printed Flareon figure literally melt on my my little desk. You can see up here I've got like this riser. It melted down into there, and that is my Elgato like mat, and I love it, and I can't get it any cleaner. So, but you probably would have never noticed, maybe you would, but it's bothering me, and I had to say it as part of this official review and unboxing. So these are great, $79.99, limited to 1,000. Okay, I have number 397 out of 1,000, I believe. So once they're gone, they're gone. I'm not sponsored, but this obviously was sent to me for free. So this is not something I paid for. And I'm going to be honest with you, this isn't something I would have bought on my own without like seeing it, and seeing it all set up this way. I feel like really helps, because I don't understand this stuff. I'm a dummy, and I know what I like, what I look at, and I like these a lot. These are really cool. So if you're into this type of stuff, if you're into building your own keyboards, this is something you get right now. It's available. It came out yesterday, and they shipped mine over the weekend, and it got here in a couple days. Really nice, glorious branded packaging. So yeah, so I think I'm going to close it out with a video from my phone and no audio. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was helpful, and thank you, Glorious. Also, they gave me this right here, this sticker, and I have one of these stickers on my hold on. We're gonna do this the ghetto way, all right? Oh, look at me, I'm upside down. Okay. Like I said, the ghetto way. Transform. Oh, look at that. You can see my PC right there. You can see my Pokemon walking itself. But right there, I've had my my glorious sticker, my bearded sticker for ages. So that's my new keyboard, and I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see ya.